Corey Comperatore, a volunteer firefighter, sacrificed their life to save a family during a Trump rally. Authorities report that during Saturday's attempted assassination of Donald Trump, one man in the audience died while attempting to defend his family. When the gunfire started, 50-year-old volunteer fire chief Corey Comperatore fell onto family members. At a press conference on Sunday, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro declared Corey to be a hero who had died. According to Pennsylvania State Police, the other two victims were James Copenhaver, 74, and David Dutch, 57. On Sunday, both were in a stable state. The governor of Pennsylvania claimed to have chatted with Mr. Comperatore's two daughters and wife. He mentioned that Corey attended church every Sunday. Corey cherished his neighborhood. Corey loved his family above all. He claimed that Mr. Comperatore was thrilled to be attending the rally on Saturday and was a fervent fan of Donald Trump. Among us, Corey was the best. Mr. Shapiro wished for blessings in his memory. That was surprising last night. Violence is never, ever the appropriate way to resolve political differences. Alison, the daughter of Mr. Comperatore, claimed her father died a real-life superhero and called him the best dad a girl could ever ask for. He threw my mum and I to the ground and shielded my body from the bullet that came at us, she posted to Facebook. In addition, his spouse Helen Comperatore said, "What my precious girls had to witness is unforgivable." Over $830,000 has been raised for the family through a GoFundMe page. According to state police, Mr. Comperatore resided in Sava, which is located outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, approximately 12 miles, 19 kilometers, from the Butler protest site. At a memorial service for Mr. Comperatore, firefighters from Butler's Buffalo Township Volunteer Fire Company wrapped and displayed his black-colored equipment. "He's a terrific man who deserves honor and respect in the highest of high," said firefighter Craig Cirincione, who was present at the tribute. "He wouldn't want us to sit here and be unhappy. He would want us to remember him and enjoy the wonderful moments together." Mr. Comperatore was described as a stand-up guy and a true brother of the fire service by the fire company's president, Randy Reamer. "He definitely stood up for what he believed in, never backed down to anyone," he stated. According to his social media pages, Mr. Comperatore worked as a project and tooling engineer at a plastics manufacturing company, in addition to his volunteer firefighting work. Matt Achilles, a neighbor, told the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review he was a good person. "Even though our political opinions differed, he was nevertheless a wonderful neighbor and friend. He would frequently stop by our yard sales and gave us money when I was in the hospital. Every time I passed by his house, he would always wave," Mr. Achilles remarked. Paul Hayden, 62, who lived next door to Mr. Comperatore for 20 years, called him an easygoing guy and stated that their friendship was unaffected by their differing political views. Mr. Hayden said to NBC News, "He knew I was a Biden fan. I knew he was a Trump fan. But that never got in the way of our relationship. We continued to greet and converse with one another. There are those who go overboard with it." In addition, Mr. Shapiro claimed to have spoken with one of the injured person's family members, though he would not elaborate. One of the 6 or 8 bullets that were fired during the event struck former President Trump's ear. Authorities have identified the shooter as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. Secret Service agents assigned to the former president's protection shot and killed him. Join our channel.